What up, everybody? We're here with a couple TU students, Mr. Brett Poe, Ken Smoot, and Nick Herndon here. And we got some more coming, but yeah, we're just going to go live today, do some calls, any Q&A, whatever. But I think we're calling a mixture of leads, right? Like a mixture of probably property leads, speed to lead, some lead Zolo. But I'm pretty sure they're all PPL, right? Everyone calling PPL leads?
That's correct.
Yep. All right,
Yep.
sweet. Let's see. Well, yeah, we can just make calls. I see Mike's in the background. He'll be here in a minute too. Mike Barnes, here he comes. Mr. Mike Barnes in the house. But yeah, guys, we'll just make some dials. If a couple of y'all get on, I can mute whoever, or we can go from there.
Sweet. You want to unmute till we got someone or what?
Yeah, I just say unmuted or whatever. I mean, I can't unmute you, but I mean I can unmute and mute you. So.
Well, I'm bidding some property leads, nationwide leads, so I'm gonna up my bid and try to get some in so I can rip some calls here.
But I'm at the same right now. Yep, I'm bidding, baby. And then I'm going to grab some leads from Speed to Lead here too. Anybody know if there's any coupons going on Speed to Lead or?
I don't know.
Maybe
Not that I'm
not.
aware of.
They have coupons all
I
the
think
time.
yesterday there were.
Okay, I'll see.
You can see if these
We got
still
8.
work.
Who's in here watching? Anyone from TU? Who's in here? I'm sure there's some TU people in here watching. Right? Surely. Let's see.
I'll throw these in the chat, see if they still are active.
Let's see. Gotcha. Give her a shot then. Who we got? Ooh. Matty Matt, baby. Matty Matt. Me and him's working a couple land deal. Well, it's one land deal, a couple lots right now. And Beth. What's up, Beth? Yeah, and if either of y'all, whoever, to you, whatever, want to jump on, shoot me a DM. I'll let you up here. All right, where'd that code go? I want to try to buy some. Let's give her a shot. Negative. Oh, well. Let's go. Then if y'all got any questions in the chat too, drop them and we'll do our best to answer them between us. Let's see. What are you bidding, Nick? I'm bidding way more than I normally ever would.
I'm at 40 right now, and I'm not bid. I'm gonna bump it up one more. 45, still not the top bid.
The number you dialed has been.
That's because they're banger leads. Everybody's buying them.
They are. That is true.
I'm gonna go over here and snipe some. And anyone that's watching too, if you guys know some Speed to Lead coupons, drop them in there. We don't know them.
Yeah, that would be huge.
Hey, Marvin.
All right, buying some leads, baby. All right. Well, someone's getting a deal here soon. Opal Peach. And these are all nationwide, guys. Pretty sure. At least most of us are nationwide.
Good, Mark. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah, filled out the form online about your property on Cherry Street. Just wanted to see what you got going on. We spoke a handful of times about it, but no, I got your email back saying you've been really busy, so just figured I'd call you today.
Okay. Did you act like you gave me a proposal? Did you give me a proposal?
Nope, I did not.
Okay. Well, what you got? I mean, what are you thinking?
Well, I was really curious about why you're looking to sell, and I have some notes that you have a tenant there. I want to do right by them, so just figuring out what makes sense for us.
Well, I do have a tenant there. She's a good tenant. And as far as the property, everything is done in it. There's nothing to do. And then I really wasn't looking to sell. I mean, the other reason why I started looking to sell is because my health hasn't been good, and I have farms, I have other properties, and I'm not ready to give up the cattle and the horses and that kind of stuff. So if I start to downsize, I was just going to downsize with rental properties and get those off my mind. And it's not that I have to get rid of them. I don't know anything on that one. So it's a little bit of income for me, and that's where I am with that one.
Mm-hmm. And then how much were you hoping to get?
Well, I was hoping to get 100, but I don't. It appraised at 130 a couple years ago.
Okay. So you're selling this one because you just want to manage your cattle and take this off your plate?
Well, I got a lot going on. I mean, I have 4 properties. 2 well, let me see. I got 4 farms, 2 that I own, and two I lease. And then I have a couple rental houses, and then I belong to, between church and Habitat for Humanity and the Mount Morris Community Center and 2 sportsman's clubs, and I'm active in everything. And I just, like I said, I haven't been in the best of health the past 4 years. So, if I'm going to start to downsize, I think my wife wants to move, but I'm not ready to move. So, I'm out in the country and I love it here, but she just wants to basically a postage stamp yard to live in, but I'm not ready for that. But it was something to me right now.
All right. They definitely got a lot going on top of health issues too. Is everything okay?
No, not really, but I just plug along.
Right.
Well, it started 4 years ago. I had COVID, and I about died a couple times. And now I get blood clots in my legs all the time, and I had one in my lungs, and then I get them here and there, and then I'm in and out of the hospital with them. And I just my health is compromised, and I don't know why, because I never smoked. I never chewed tobacco. I didn't want my teeth to fall out. I still have all my teeth, but I just don't feel good. And so I have to push myself to do anything. That makes sense. But I do it. I get up before daylight, and away I go. I just came in. I was at the community center for a little while. I opened up the community center in Mount Morris. Wednesdays are always a big day. Lots of people do different things. I'm getting ready to change clothes and go back out and swap in the mud and check out again. I'm birthing calves. I got 5 the past couple days, so I got to make sure they're coming okay.
Right.
So,
All right. Well, I appreciate you sharing all that with me. I know sometimes it, can get a little personal, and I'm here to make sure, I'm solving the problems here. What?
a lot of people think I just, I got a problem because I don't have a problem. Like I said, I'm just a one-man show. I don't have, I have friends.
Hello?
That help me out on the farm, and they're not in college or whatever, but they're in college, and it's like 20 or 22 years old. You gotta have a girlfriend. You gotta have a
Well, it sounds like taking this property off your plate is gonna, at least give you a little bit of peace of mind, right?
Well, that's all, yeah. Like I said, it's just something I won't have to look at or think about anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, there's a couple people I reached out to. They reached out to me. I mean, I think I only called one or two people, and I guess between the internet and AI and everything else, everybody knows about it. So they're calling out of the woodwork, and, so, some of them I'm just not happy with, and some of them just like talking to you, it's okay, but, I guess I get a little bummed out when, oh, let me get that problem off your hand. Well, it's really not a problem. It's just a project I did 10 years ago, and then I finally got it done, and it's completely done past 3 or 4 years. It's got a good tenant in there, and that's just the way it is.
Right. And you want to do right by the tenant, so that's why you don't want to use a real estate agent. You just prefer a cash offer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and if, I don't know if people are just, if people have cash for it or something like that, that's one thing. And I don't know if you get $750 or $800 a month. Here's my other son. But anyhow, now if something happens that she would decide to go, I just put it on the market and let somebody else worry about it. But then I got grandsons, they're looking to buy homes. I should let them look at it, but I don't even let family know I'm even looking to get rid of it because I don't want, well, let me live there and I'll pay you this month and I'll try to get a loan and whatever. I'm not going down that road either.
Mm-hmm.
So, I got a good family and I want to keep it that way.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't want to get between family either. So,
You're not coming between nothing. I sold a nice truck I had here and I really didn't want to sell it, but I got tired of everybody borrowing it and I didn't know where it was and everybody used it. So, my young man, he wanted it because I had it all kind of. So I decided to sell it.
So
why don't you think about it and give me another call or whatever? And I got to get out of here. I only got 4 hours to make life to get my work done.
So
unless you got something else you want to share.
Yeah. Well, I was just curious on. You said it was appraised at
130.
130, and you're looking for 100.
Well, yeah. I mean, by the time I bought it, and I put in, like I said, everything's brand new in it. Wiring, because she's the one I sent pictures to. I get everybody mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Did I send pictures to you or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So can I share with you a little bit of the numbers from my perspective and see if it makes sense for us to move forward?
Okay.
So you got a handful of properties. You're in the range of market value. You got a handful of properties that sold for 120, 95, 180, 137. So what I would like to do is, if it's cash, is pick it up at a little bit of a discount. Not trying to get rich on every property we pick up, but still cover closing costs. There's no realtor fees. And it's just a smooth transaction. Make sure the tenant's taken care of. So you get this off your plate. Is there a price that makes sense for us both?
Well, I share with you what I thought it was. Moving $30,000. I just thought that was a big step on my part right there. But
It is, and it is generous. there's just more costs associated with the transaction. Unfortunately, it's not my fault and it's not your fault. You know, the one thing to consider is holding cost and closing cost, because the closing cost could be pretty significant. The condition's not so bad because you did send me photos, so I'm not too worried about the repairs on it. But also just making sure I got a little cushion to minimize risk, adopting a tenant that hasn't been vetted, which I'm okay with doing, but there is a little bit of risk on that. You know, if she were to stop paying, heaven forbid that happened, then it kind of puts me in a pickle, right?
Yeah, well, she's got a government program, and I get my checks every month, and I don't think she's going to change her program. So, I mean, I almost guarantee your rent. Things do change. Government changes. People change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm probably going to need to be around 65 on it.
I'll think about it, but it don't sound that appealing to me at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyhow, let me think about it. Why don't you call back again tomorrow? At least I know. I mean, when your calls come in, at least I know what it says now. I mean, when they're incoming calls, I get so many calls today, and I don't know what it's for. If it's talk to somebody about this house, Medicare want me to change this, to buy funeral expenses. There's new laws and whatever. So I'm tired of that too. Just call me back tomorrow. We'll discuss further. I really got to get out here and get my work done before dark.
Understood. Is there anything that I can give you in our conversation tomorrow that would be beneficial?
I don't know. At this point, I can't think of anything. Everything's running through my head. Of course, I'll share with my wife, but she don't make the decision. That's one good thing that's on your side. If I decide to give the house away, she's not going to growl about it because that's just the way I run my household. I mean, I'm not mean to her. Her needs are all met, but it's just she won't make a decision on anything. She can't even pick a door, let alone pick a house. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way she is. She's just nervous about stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
all right, well, let me check out what these other calls are that keep coming in, and I got to get out here and get my chores done. Well, call me tomorrow.
Will do.
Now, I won't, tomorrow is Thursday. I have to go, I'll be at an auction. I'm buying cattle and hogs for people tomorrow, so I'll be out. Well, I'll be at the auction barn. I don't need good service in there. So between the hours of, I don't know, 2 and 4, I'll be all tied up. I won't be able to get your call. So anytime before that should be all right.
You can probably buy a lot of cows with 65,000.
Cattle prices are just outrageous. Outrageous.
Right.
I mean, I bought a couple last Saturday. And
Hi, Wendy. This is Mike Barnes. I was just giving you a call about the property over on Lodge Avenue. You either filled out a form or spoke to someone on our team about the property that you're interested in selling. You can give me a call back. I just need a little bit more information about it. My best number is 330-294-6.
Are you off, Brett?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I thought you asked good questions.
I'm really trying to ask better questions. And I spoke to this guy like 5 times, so it was kind of awkward to like restart the formula.
Yeah. No, you were definitely asking a lot more questions for sure. And staying on kind of what he was saying. I couldn't hear everything he was saying, but I heard most of it. But just off your questions, you were asking a lot of questions.
Yeah. And since our one-on-one, I'm really going in on like picking the things that seem the most urgent. Like he says he's got a lot going on, and he started talking about how he has multiple rentals. And then he's got cattle and he's got a farm and he buys cows at the auction. And then he just really lightly said health issues and then wanted to skirt over it. And then I brought it back to health issues. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, so that's like a big pain point.
And that's what I was talking about earlier, Nick, how he wrote that down. And so he was like, oh, back to health issues. That's,
Yep.
I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I literally took those notes and then I went back, like I chose which one to pick out to talk about more.
Yeah. See, I like that. I have a hard problem taking notes. And then I have an even harder problem remembering the stuff that they're saying when I'm not taking notes. So it's put into a good perspective. It's like when they're talking motivation, grab your pen and paper. If they're talking condition, that's when you're comping. And it's like, you know, like you, Tyler, you say, you know, it's 30 to 90 seconds in the very beginning, get you a rough estimate. And then through the call, I'm sure it's going to come up again. And then at the end, you can look at it a little bit more. But yeah, I like the notes taken. I got to start doing that a little bit better.
I always have a blue pen and a yellow pad every time.
There you go.
I have to.
all right.
Great call, though. Tyler, have you got a lead yet?
Hi, I'm calling this by
I'm
Google
buying
recording a
some.
call for the person you're trying to
Speed
reach.
lead.
Before I try to connect you, can I ask what you're calling about?
You filled out my form.
Unfortunately, the person you're calling cannot.
So you don't like that. You have to say something else. Let's see. Is Brett on the call? Yeah, if someone gets a call, then the rest
Hi, I'm calling this
will
by
just be
Google
quiet.
recording a call for the person you're trying to reach. Before I try to connect you, can I ask what you're calling about?
Opal Peach.
Okay, one last thing before I transfer you. Can I ask who I'm speaking to?
Tyler Osborne. We're getting through the levels.
Unfortunately, the person you're calling cannot take your call right now.
Dang, I got one level further, but all right. Let's see here. Who we got next? All right, Edna.
Hi, I'm calling this by Google recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Before I try to connect you, can I ask what you're calling about?
Oakwood Ave.
Before I try to connect you, could you please give me a quick description of why you're calling?
Giving you a call back about Oakwood Ave.
I'll see if this person is available.
My name is Ken, and I'm calling about your property on Milano Street.
Take your call right now.
Dang, they ain't taking calls either.
Thanks, Ken.
All right, I'm at this point. I might as well add Ohio to my leads. I mean, almost paying as much right now. I know they're at 100.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message.
Got one. It only cost me way too much.
Hey, Derek, this is Ken giving you a call. Looks like you had expressed some interest in selling a property over on Milano Street. Can you please give me a call back when you get this message if you are still interested in a cash offer for that property? My number is 833-231-2344. Thank you and have a great day.
All right, let's see here.
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Let's see. What is blue for and what is yellow for?
Please record your message. When you're finished recording.
What are you talking about, William? Do you guys know what he's talking about?
Hey, good afternoon, Kith. This is Ken giving you a call. It looks like you had expressed some interest in selling a property on Navajo Circle.
What do you mean there, William?
Please give me a call back when you get this message. My number is 833-231-2344. Thank you and have a great day.
Oh, He's talking about when Brett was saying, I got a blue pen and a yellow pad always. I think that's just personal preference.
Brett, he's talking about your pen and pad. Is there a reason it's blue and yellow, or?
Oh, yeah. So when I was an acquisition specialist in the corporate industry, we still did like wet signatures on contracts, like in acquisitions. So a blue pen was the way to determine that it was the wet signature and it wasn't a scanned copy of the contract. And then the yellow pad is just what the office bought. So like mentally, when I have a blue pen and a yellow pad, I'm like,
My name is Ken, and I'm calling about your property on Regent Street.
Makes sense.
That was back when we would like scan the cash for EMD and have the seller sign it that they received EMD physical cash. It was crazy.
That's wild. That's an awesome story. Here we go.
Hi, if you record your name and
Thank you.
Oh, but Brett, there on that call, I like how you ended up wrapping it back around to the tenant,
Your call
the
has been
wrist,
forwarded
the
to an
headache.
automated voice
Like at the
messaging
end, that's that circle
system.
back.
1, 2, 5, 9.
Yeah. It's
shit.
been
I forgot the number on my.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Brittany, Tyler Osborne. Looks like you filled out my form wanting to sell your place on West Market. When you get a chance, give me a call. Thanks. Well, that wasn't.
I think the one part of that call where I said solving problems, he doesn't want to act like he has a problem. He didn't really like it when I said that.
Maybe you should have said be a solution, maybe.
Right. Yep.
Or
Because
be
I
a,
don't like having problems. That it makes sense, you know.
Hey, good afternoon. Is this Charles?
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. Is this Charles?
No, no Charles here.
Do you own the property over on
Hi,
Woodlawn
this is
Drive?
Thomas. Thomas, how you doing? Mike Barnes here. Give me a call about the property over there on High Street. I think you spoke with someone on our team about that property you might be interested in selling. No, this is the first time I've spoke to you on it. It was forwarded over to me. Yeah, I was just trying to get some information about it and see how much were you looking to get for that one. Okay.
can y'all hear his seller?
No.
Well, maybe we'll get someone on the horn.
And
How you guys doing?
we doing better now that you in here.
Yes, sir. I just had a pretty decent Ohio call, but my Google Voice was freaking out, so I was
Okay,
hoping.
so the state and your lawyer's handling most of it. So tell me a little bit more about the estate. Like, why is it going through lawyer? Did you say it was a probate?
Hello?
Hey, good afternoon. Is this Joseph?
Yes. Can I help you?
Yes, Joseph. This is Ken giving you a call. Looks like you had expressed some interest in selling a property on Woodmar Drive.
No, I'm not.
You're not? Okay, I'll get my records.
Okay, so you're trying to help them sell it.
Hey, Ken, did he even give you the chance to ask what changed?
Okay. How many heirs are there to the probate?
the phone number that came on the form said wrong number, so I skip traced it and called that number. So which is what it is.
Gotcha.
And it was a different name. Too.
I
the name
got
of
you.
the form was Charles. The name of the owner I skip traced was Joseph. So Charles submitted the form. Joseph was who I skip traced. So he may not even be the owner. I don't know.
I got you. You just usually fight a little harder, so I wanted to know what was up with that one.
Yeah.
I think Mike dipped. We couldn't hear his seller. I think he dipped out.
Maybe he's trying to tech support, do some troubleshooting, figure out why we can't hear him.
Yeah. Sweet. Oh, you're the person to ask, Quinn. Is there any speed to lead codes right now?
I haven't seen them. I tried the ones from last night and they didn't work this morning. They actually expired at midnight.
Yeah, same. I was trying.
And then, yeah, for whatever reason, it's usually around 4 p.m. Pacific. If they're going to drop one in the email, that's about usually when they show up.
What's up, Taylor?
Well, my cell phone's been having decent reception, so I'll try to make some calls from there. So hopefully you guys can hear them.
Sweet.
Please leave your message for.
I hate it when they say the phone number in the message. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, no. I'm like, oh. I can't find them. I'm like, where's the mute?
Right.
Yeah, you got to speed mute. I got a button on my mic so I can do it fast.
It's like, I know what number I called, okay? We know what to do after the beep. Just let it beep.
Yeah, like, oh, I've heard this before. Right.
Your call has been forwarded.
I ain't leaving no voicemails today.
No, I ain't been leaving them either. Like for the last week, I'm over it. I get tired of it. Maybe I mean, like I'll do one for the person, but then
Unless I really like the lead, I ain't leaving no voicemail.
Danny Herman style.
Yeah, I normally do one, but maybe I just quit doing any.
I'm always torn. Just RJ's telling us. I had actually yesterday somebody that answered because she said she realized I was relentless because of how many voicemails I'd left her. Hey, Cheryl, Quinn Zepeda giving a call about your property on Claremont Ave. If you're still looking to sell, I'm still looking to buy. Give me a call.
Vacant. We got a vacant relocating, single family, selling.
I think this guy blocked me. For the first time, he told me he was going to his doctor's and his wife was going to be home. And then even when I call from my cell phone, which shouldn't be burned with any providers, it only rings once and then goes to his voicemail every time. Let's see if that happens again.
Well, if this lady answers, this is the contract right here.
Yep, one ring to voicemail.
Oh yeah, we got another special guest coming. Did I? Oh no, never mind.
Come on, Dagmar. Time 48 is going to be the time you answer.
You call him 48 times?
Yes, sir. The one that answered yesterday was time 58, and she's like, "You are relentless." And she was a real estate broker in the past. She's like, "I wish I could have hired you when I was doing real estate."
I just deaded a bunch of leads that I called like 15 times.
Please leave your message for
I don't know if that was the right thing to do or not.
I mean,
I've done a few of those when it's one ring to voicemail and the voicemail's full and they don't respond to text. It's like, what am I doing at this point? Like, what am I accomplishing?
The phone number in the message. I'm like, dude.
what up, Keithan?
What's going on?
Somebody's walking somewhere.
I got a button on my mic, so.
There.
Let's see about any of these.
Taylor said his Wi-Fi went out. He'll be coming. Taylor is also a savage, for those that don't know.
Yeah,
He just straight dials and just locks up deals.
Do you have Cincinnati buyers if I get this dude locked up on Monday, Tyler?
Yeah, I should have some.
Sweet.
All right. Oh, shoot. I didn't even look at that. I bought one of my least favorite leads on accident.
What do you mean least favorite?
Source, like on Marketplace.
Triple verified.
Maybe. But if this person answers, it's a deal. So.
Hello?
Hi, this is Teresa.
Who's calling?
Hi, Teresa. This is Tyler Osborne. I was just calling because it looks like you'd spoke to my team at one point about selling a property on Royal Turn.
Yeah.
Okay, are you still looking to sell that?
What is your name?
Tyler Osborne.
Tyler. So, Tyler, if I spoke to someone on your team, I don't know. I don't know who your team is. But I am not willing to discuss this property without an email of a good faith quote.
Okay, well, I can't give a good faith quote without knowing about the property.
Well, did I not give that information to your team?
All I see is it's 2,000 to 3,000 square foot between a 1990 and 2000 with 2-bed, 3-bed, 2-bath, single family, 2 parking places. That's what I got.
Well, I don't know where you got your information, but I will give you the details.
Okay.
It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. And the roof is, I'm guessing 12 years. I don't really know. Let me see if he can answer it now, because I need to know how old is the roof. He is asking $350. There is room for negotiation. There is some work that has been done in there. The kitchen and the bathrooms have been updated. We took out 2 feet of the drywall in the majority of the house, and we removed the floor down to cement.
Okay.
And it is a 2-car garage. I don't know if I told you that. It's about 1,800 square feet.
Okay. Let's see. There's not a whole lot that's sold or for sale around there, is there?
They owners tend to stay, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a great house. It's a great house for entertaining. It's a split plan.
Okay. Yeah, I see a few there sold around you for around that number. Pretty similar. And you said he was wanting 350. I mean, do you mean your husband or?
No, the house is in a trust.
Okay.
I am the trustee.
Okay. Okay. And so you're looking for 350.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's if he does the work.
If who does the work?
If he does the work. Redoes the drywall, paints it, redoes the floor. That's what he's asking for.
Okay. And what if what about as is if he don't do that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. There is some room for negotiation.
Okay. Well, how much would I have to put into it to get 350?
I don't know. That's not my forte in life.
Geez.
I told you what needed to be done. So the flooring would be dependent on what type of floor you put in. I mean, you can get the cost of drywall. It's about 2 feet around the house. So the
Okay.
majority of the house. And then paint and whatever you need to put drywall in.
Well, paint and flooring alone are going to be about $10 square foot, so that's 18,000, and then plus drywall. So based on what you're saying, about 30,000 is what I would say.
I would have guesstimated 20, but again, like I said, it's not my forte. So.
You know it better than me.
If you want to put in an offer, you can take my email.
Yeah.
T is in Tom. P is in Paul. A is in Apple. I is in ice. G is in goat. Form.
You should mute some of this probably.
.com. And if you want to present an offer, then I will discuss it and get back to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested, but I don't like just sending offers just to send them. I mean, I like buying houses, but
I need a good faith offer to even start negotiations.
Yeah, I mean, I can get you an offer.
And I need it in writing because the gentleman, the beneficiary, is traveling, and it's very difficult to get a hold of him.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to email you a blind offer out of nowhere. I can get you an offer now, and then I can put it in writing, for sure. But I don't want to waste our time, if we're not in the same area. So,
All right.
So, yeah, and so you said it flooded, right?
No, it didn't flood. There was an issue with the toilet.
Okay. So, I mean, well, have you guys thought about are listing this, or you don't want to deal with that, or it's in too rough a shape, or where are you at with that?
You guys just keep calling me. We will list it. If we do the repairs, we will list it.
Oh, you guys, this is the first time I've talked to you here, Teresa.
Not you specifically.
Okay.
Not you specifically. You guys who want to buy everything before it goes on the market.
Yeah.
Who want to buy as is.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah. No, I buy as is.
Call I've received.
Yeah. Well, what did they offer you?
Pardon?
I said, did they offer you anything?
No, I told them I need it in writing because I have to forward it to the beneficiary and discuss what he wants and what he wants to do.
Yeah.
I needed a good faith quote in writing to start negotiations.
Okay. Makes sense. Well, I think it would be, I agree with you. It'll be worth around 350. And then, let's subtract the repairs, and then I'll have closing costs with you and closing costs when I sell it, and all of that stuff. So, I mean, that's going to drop me to around 300 instantly between that and repairs. And then I'm going to have costs like you, such as I'm sure, you know.
Telling me this does nothing, Tyler. One, I don't have a good memory. Two, I can't relay it. I can't get a hold of him. The time difference is great.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. I mean.
Well, it doesn't matter. I need it.
Okay. Hey, I don't think I'm the best fit here, Teresa.
If you have any other questions, you can add that to the email as well.
No, it's fine. I don't think I'm a good fit here. I appreciate your time.
Okay. Thank you.
Lord, Teresa.
Even he do.
God, I would have done that shit in about. I'd have done that shit at about the 1 minute and 45-second mark.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you lasted that long. That frustrated.
I thought I was wrapping her around.
Man, that frustrated the hell out of me. I could just tell by her demeanor the way she was going
to be. Teresa's a piece of work.
So I did actually get codes. They're not great codes, but WED 85 for 85% off active and sale leads.
Well, wish I would have had that before calling her.
Yeah, I just saw it came in 15 minutes ago to my text.
Dude.
Normally, I probably would have been off earlier, Keithan, but I didn't know if anyone was on the phone, so I was just trying to be on the phone for this. But at the same time, I did think, honestly, that I was going to wrap her around. But what's up, Jim? Let's see.
Dude, this is crazy here.
See, it happens to all of us. I got to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. She just scared the pee out of me.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's see if we can get Stanley to answer.
Property leads nationwide is up to $60.
Dude, tell me about it. I had mine at top bid at 55 since we've started this and have not got a lead from them.
Is it because people are starting to get their tax returns? Is that why?
I don't know what it is.
You know what it is? It's the
beginning of the month.
You know, it's the beginning of the month.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
A lot of people budget reset.
Bro, it's freaking aggravating.
Plus, I bet people today's the good day to buy speed to lead leads finally, because you can buy coupon club stuff that was generated Monday that's only 2 days old, and not stuff that was generated last Friday that's 5 days old now.
Quinn, what was that code again?
WED 85.
Matt, you know how I am with him. I mean, I'm just out here spitting Tylerisms. That's the code right there, Jim. And golden lime.
Usually the 85%ers are only really good for active and won't usually save you very much on the sale leads.
Hello.
Hi, is this Barbara?
Speaking.
Hey, Barbara. My name's Quinn Zepeda. Is giving you a call about your property on Rotzong Road in Greenville. Were you still thinking about selling that?
We're talking about it.
How much you looking to get for it if you do sell it?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
My
We haven't
gosh.
discussed that yet.
My
We just
gosh.
had it appraised and stuff.
And I guess if you had it appraised, were you looking to get an idea of what to sell it for when you got it appraised, or why'd you get it appraised?
Kinda, yeah.
And what did that come back at?
It was 240, I think, or something like that.
I gotcha. And what has you considering selling?
Yeah, we have.
Towards what end?
Downsize.
To downsize. And have you figured out where you're going to go if you do downsize?
No, it'll be somewhere still probably around the area. I'm not really for sure.
I gotcha. Have you started looking at where you might move to?
No.
So you're probably still a little ways off from being ready to sell and move.
Yeah.
I gotcha. And then with your house, does it need a little work? Is it in pretty good condition? What are we talking about?
It's in pretty good shape. I mean, it could use some updates.
What do you mean by that?
Like bathroom, like the light fixtures, medicine cabinets, stuff like that.
I gotcha. And is there any advantage you were seeing with working with an investor versus just listing the property?
No, I haven't. We just kind of been talking about it. I don't really know that much about it.
You don't know that much about what?
Working with or try to sell it outright, buy it on our own or whatever.
I gotcha. Well, typically as an investor, we can bring speed and convenience, close kind of on whatever your time frame is, or if there's things you want to leave behind, or if you don't want to, have to have your house perfectly show ready all the time, things like that. But, that does typically come at a little bit of a price. I need to, be able to keep the lights on and respect my business. And so, investors, me or whoever else, are typically going to need to buy a little cheaper than somebody who's planning on just moving in and living there.
Right.
So that's why I'm kind of figuring out like what your situation is, if there's a problem that I'm helping you solve, or if it might make more sense for you to list it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll list it with the realtor. We'll just sell by owner.
For sale by owner?
Yeah.
Have you done that before?
No.
Gotcha. And yeah, I guess that's also why I was trying to figure out what your time frame is, because we can help you move fast, but it doesn't sound like you're necessarily trying to move fast.
Right.
But also we can, I can write up a 90-day, I can do a 120-day contract, and then I can say, all right, once you find your next place, we can close sooner if you want to close sooner, and otherwise you can have months before we actually close. There's no set time. We don't have to rush through it. It's just whatever works the best for you. So I guess you got the appraisal, and I guess what were you hoping were your next steps? Just talk to some people and get an idea of where the offers are coming in, or what were you thinking?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what we can find another home for and stuff. It's the steps in here is just too much.
The steps. You have a second story that's hard to go up and down?
It's actually, you come in on the main floor, and then it has stairs that go down to the basement. And then there's also stairs that goes upstairs.
I gotcha. So you guys, you're trying to just find something that's more of like one floor?
Yep.
And you think you're staying in town, or you would like to stay in the same general area?
I don't know necessarily if it has to be right around in here. He just kind of likes it in Dark County.
He likes what? I missed that.
He just likes it in Dark County, around in the area.
I gotcha.
He works in Preble County.
Perfect. And then let's see. Oh man, you guys am I only looking at land? I was kind of gonna pull up what your local market looks like. Oh yeah, there are not a ton of options to stay local.
Right.
Yeah, I see 2 one-story houses, and I don't know that I've ever seen this big of a delta between the prices of houses. One of them's in the 2s and one of them's in the high 6s.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Wow, and the one in the 2s doesn't even look that bad. But yeah, so I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to be your right solution, or if anyone's really going to be your right solution yet until you have a slightly better idea of what, where, when, why, and how.
Yeah.
But if you do get to the point where you go, I don't want to deal with real estate agents, I don't want to list it, I want to be done with it now that you found where you want to move, I'd love to talk to you. I could definitely be a good solution for you. But if top dollar ends up being really important to you and the time frame's not really important, then finding a good real estate agent and just exposing it to the markets how you're gonna get the most money for it.
Okay.
Would you like me to kind of keep in contact with you over the next couple weeks or months and see if you found the place where you want to go to and have a better idea of sort of what your time frame's looking like?
Yeah, or I can get, we get something settled, I can get back a hold of you.
Yeah, definitely. Well, this is my business line. You can give me a call here, you can give me a text here, and when you have a little bit better idea of what you want and where you want to go and when you want to do it, I'd love to pick it back up with you.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yep, I will definitely keep you in mind.
All right, appreciate you, and let me know when you have a better idea of what's going on.
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Could you guys?
No, I'm not on a call, guys. I was just yelling at my TikTok.
I'm open to feedback. That lady did not seem like she needed an investor, but so I got a little no man's landy there.
I usually like to toss out a realtor referral idea if there's just no hope, unless you're planning on following up every few months. You went the route of listing on the market's going to be your best bet. If she kind of attached to that a little bit, I like to say, at that point, I like to say, do you have a realtor that you love working with? And if not, here's who I can send you the one who I would always list with in this area.
I don't know who I would refer somebody to in Bradford, Ohio.
I got someone.
Always got someone.
I don't even know where it is, but Ohio, yeah. Why not?
But yeah, it's just like if you got an appraisal, you paid for an appraisal, but you haven't started looking for where you're going to move to. It's just confusing to me.
Well, yeah, she's just not motivated, not ready.
Yeah,
yet.
she's just not motivated. She's probably thinking about listing with a realtor, but then these people see these ads online. Because lately I've been getting a lot of leads like that.
I just called it out. Like, hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're in the early stages of trying to figure this out.
Exactly.
I like that. I will probably use that.
If they got a lot of options, we're not going to be a good option for them.
Please leave your message for 7013.
Hey, Virginia, Tyler Osborne giving you a call. Looks like you filled out my form wanting to sell a place on 4th Street. When you get a chance, give me a call. Thanks. You don't want to call? Must have been voicemail. Holy jeez, y'all are bidding it up.
Is it more than
Yeah, property
60?
leads is stupid, dog. He's been stupid all week.
Oh my god.
It's the beginning of the month.
It's at 60 right now.
Yep.
Holy.
Dang, you can buy active leads on Speed to Lead for less than property lead nationwide right now. It's crazy.
My luck is I'm gonna spend 60 bucks, and that bitch is gonna be in the middle of nowhere, and I'll be mad.
Dude, I just spent 59 and had that lady.
At that point. Oh, that sucks.
And right before that, though, if you remember, I said, why did I just buy this? This is my least favorite lead.
Yep.
That's definitely great. Yeah, Seba, they're wild right now. Everybody's budget's reset for the month. Everybody's balling out, Ric Flair style.
Yeah, apparently so.
Sergio's taking all of our leads.
Dude, if Sergio's buying 30 today, his budget's gonna go to freaking heck.
Shit, probably don't have a budget. I don't have no budget. I should say no budget. I just go.
Can you put that on mine?
I just mean I think he was usually spending $1,000 a day, but that's not going to go as far today as most days.
Nah, I ain't spending that guy.
Keithan, since you don't have no budget, go ahead. Leads for everybody.
Yeah, run it up. You can be a sponsor today.
I ain't spending $1,000 a day. God damn. Yeah, I ain't getting no leads just like y'all not. I get some on. I turned on Motivated Sellers. I got one, but I tried to call him. He didn't answer.
Oh, I wonder if I can. I think I might have a few new lead credits left. I wonder if I could get a new lead from there.
I mean, they $30 just like what you call it. And I'm a tied bidder, $30.
Caesar, I told you. Caesar, you got the link. I think I sent it to you. Oh. Scared because everybody's on here, he said.
Damn, we get leads from no goddamn well.
The world's not
It's been a rough week, I'll tell you that.
Lothian? All right.
Hey, Keithan calling about Woodrow Street.
I'm about to go buy me a new phone because my phone obviously ain't working. Uh-oh. Hey, is this the owner of 900 Refuge Road? Yeah, that was me.
All right, cool. What's up, buddy? How you been? Long time to speak. How's the family? I'm joking. I don't even know who the hell you are.
I was about to say, we ain't never spoke yet, man.
I remember we went to high school together. I'm joking.
Now, you never know. But yeah, I was calling because it looks like you filled out a form saying that you were looking to sell that, correct?
Correct.
All right. How much are you looking to get for it?
Here, let me get that. I'm shooting at that like 68.
68? All right.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on there?
3-bedroom, 2-bath, newer AC, package unit, 3.5 or 4 ton. I think 3 ton, 3.5 ton. It's 1585 square feet. That comes out to 3 ton AC unit. So yeah, I got 3.5 ton. Or did I do 4? Fuck, I don't remember. Anyway, I got it. I put it in. I'm half-back certified. Metal roof. Started updating the floors in the bathrooms. Had a family emergency. Had to stop. I just got back from the emergency. Was gone for about 7-8 months, and now I'm selling the house. So I'm getting out of Alabama. I'm moving back to Florida.
Why Florida?
I'm from there.
No, I got you. Is this a modular home or a mobile home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 1582 is the square footage, I think, or 1620 or 1582. I don't know. I forgot. It's 3 bedroom, 2 bath. You got a fireplace. I know how to read these things. So like I said, I did read the VAC in about 9 years ago. The roof, 9 years ago. New water heater.
How'd you come up with the price of 68?
One guy said 60. I was like, no, you got to do better than that. Because some guy said 30. He came up with 60. And then after paying taxes on it, it says it's worth $132,000, which I know I'll never get that, and I'm not trying to get that. I'm just trying to get some money so that way I can make money off this one. And when I get down there and invest the money I got from this house from the other house. I flip houses, so.
So your main goal is basically to sell it and recoup some of your money and move to Florida. Is that correct?
No, the money I'm getting to move to Florida is coming from the house I sold in Plantation, Florida. So I'm not gonna have homestead taxes on one house and then pay full price for taxes on the other house. And I don't trust people, so I don't rent. If I trust people, then that'd be a cold day in hell. I don't trust anybody. There's too many shiesty-ass people in this world.
I mean, how much dollars and cents wise do you think I'm gonna have to throw into this mobile home to finish it out and make it look nice?
Well, from like I told the other guy, I don't care what it looks like now. I don't care what the other owner did, because when I come in there after I buy it, it's going to change. Because I'm going to rip everything out and do it over again. But you can live in this house perfectly fine, no problem. Probably about maybe $1,100. There's a neat carpet in the living room and family room. The dog grabs another dog and dragged it in the house and murdered some bitch in the living room. It was a bloody mess, so I set up the carpet. Fuck pouring alcohol on it or pouring vinegar on it. Cops come in here, they see that, they're going to be like, all right, who died?
Welcome to Alabama.
Who'd you kill? Because it was nasty. There was blood all over the place. You had to get new furniture for the living room. There was blood all over that shit, too. And no, I didn't murder nobody. The dog did it. And it was another dog.
Sounds pretty interesting.
I was like, holy shit, I was scared shitless. I thought the dog was going to grab me. And just think, it's Yorkshire Terrier.
So say I go in there and fix it up. I mean, if I was to flip it, how much do you think I would be able to get for it?
Honestly, about 80. I mean, if I put the time and the effort into it, yeah, I could probably get 80,000, 90,000 for it. But I'm not going to sit there and waste my time doing that, because I'm moving to Florida. I mean, whether or not the house is sold or not, once I get the money from the other house, I'm gone. This house will sit here vacant. I don't care. But it's going to get sold before I give it up or let the state put a lien on to IO taxes and shit like that. I'm getting rid of this house, and I just got to wait another 2 months to get my money.
Gotcha.
So I'm packing. I got enough friends. I got enough trucks, and I'm going to go rent 2 U-Haul trailers and just take them down there. I'm load it all up in less than 10 hours and be gone. My neighbors will never see me again.
And you said this is going to happen in the next 2 months?
Yeah, about 3 months from what my lawyer was saying. But then again, I see a lawyer as I like like people in general, but they're paid to lie really good. That's the only difference between me and a lawyer. They're getting paid to lie really good. I don't lie. But yeah, like I said, $1,100 in here. Well, if you do it, it'd be like $1,100. If you have a company come and do it, it'll be like probably about $1,600. Have somebody come in here and make it look prestige, like like you're living at the Ritz Carlton. But I mean, like the floors got updated in the bathrooms. I was getting ready to start doing all the updates in all the other rooms on the floors, but like I said, shit came back. The dog killed another dog, and I just said, "Fuck it." I put up the carpet. I said, "Fuck it." I'm not gonna sit there and spend hours and days.
That was earlier today.
Look clean.
Okay.
Still gonna see that
Trying to
blood
see.
stain on the carpet.
I got you.
It's a pain in the ass. The vinegar usually works good, but that's only if you wash it in the tub 3 or 4 times. But yeah, like I said, man, I mean, I understand, I know, and plus the way the market's sitting right now, not a whole lot's going to sell. I mean, like I said, I flip homes. So, I mean, right now the market, but it's taking up a little bit. But give it another 2 to 3 months, it's gonna be like houses are gonna be flying off the market. So
Yeah, I mean, you're an investor. I'm an investor. I mean, we can kind of shoot it straight.
yeah,
I mean, at 68, I mean, I just think there's no meat on the bone.
that's fine, dude. I mean, if you think you can come at an offer with me, I mean, trust me, dude. I heard 12,000, 16,000. 20,000, 37,000, 52.5, and then the last guy said 60.
Well, they're slowly getting higher, but I mean, even at 60, I mean, if that's a real investor,
Right.
I mean, I don't see how he makes any money.
Man, I don't know. There you go. I mean, I go by like everybody else that plays the market smart. Locations, everything.
Trying to see what some similar size lots are going for here. So I'm just looking at the area to see what similar size lots are going for here.
First time I've seen it, and I usually see at least 5 or 6 deer a week. That's the first time I've seen it this year. Well, for deer season, October 14th last year to February 10th this year. That's the first time I've seen deer run through my yard. And I got deer cameras all over this house. I hunt a lot, so I flow with the season. Deer season, I'm in it. Dove season, I'm in it. Bass, striper fishing, I'm in it. I change with the season. I got to keep myself occupied so I don't stress out about work.
Okay.
Doing the shit that we do, it's very stressful.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't get 68, what are your plans from there?
I'll be calling up my lawyer and telling her where the hell my money and trying to get out of here within the next 2 weeks. But again, she's saying 2 to 3 weeks. Well, it started 3 months. That 3 months is like coming up to the end. And I'm on the phone with her every day. It's probably pissing her off. I really don't care. I pay her. She works for me. I don't work for her. She works for me. So I'm waiting for my money. So I gave her all the receipts and everything else. So we'll see how long that takes. Next week or in 2 weeks, she said it's going to be in front of a judge. And after that's said and done, it is what it is. And I'll be getting my money. If not, I'll be going down there slapping the hell out of her like a bitch and telling her where's my money. I don't want to do that, but I'm just saying I feel like it sometimes. Yeah, my buddy's her landlord for her office where she's renting from. If not, you have a choice. I'll make her rent go up.
I got you, man. But yeah, I mean, just to shoot you straight on this one, I mean, it's probably not going to be something that I'm going to be interested in.
Yeah, a little high, but I understand. It's okay, dude. I mean, it's okay. Worked over there at not Live Oak, Lake City. They got Amazon there, and they need forklift drivers bad. That's what I do. So I mean, I'm a forklift.
I thought this guy was an investor. Now he's saying he's a forklift driver.
I paid like $18 an hour. I still got paid more than that, motherfucker. I got more than 25 years experience as a forklift.
I got you, man.
If they pay me 20, if they pay me 25, then yeah, I'll take it. But at the same point in time, I'll be hunting. Why? What do you need? What are you looking for?
I was just gonna say, I mean, if you're gonna be flipping houses over there, I mean, I come across a lot of deals in Florida that I might not be interested in, so I was gonna shoot them over to you.
No, I mean, okay. Now we're talking a language that I enjoy. What do you got in Florida, and what area?
I don't have anything in Florida right now, but I mean, I come across a lot of deals in Florida, so I'm just trying to see what you're interested in.
I was gonna say, you want to do trade for trade? We can do that.
If I had something to trade you, I mean, I'd trade you, but I ain't got nothing to trade you. So.
All right, that's fine. I mean, I just say you want this house. I mean, shit. Give me a house down there that's got a good solid roof on it and a good foundation. I mean, like right now, I'm looking at a house down there right now. It's 5 acres, and I'm picking it up for $180,000. That's what the contract got signed today, saying that in 10 days I'm going to give him so much money, which I'm not. I already told my realtor that I'm not doing that because I'm not going to have it yet, but maybe give me 2 weeks, and then I should have it. But they're wanting like $2,500 for that covers inspection, closing, all this other bullshit, blah, 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 blah. But the closing date's supposed to be April 23rd or 25th, one of the two. But by then I should have the money, and by then, but if we're gonna talk some, wheel and deal, let's go for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this one's got a new roof on it and a new AC unit. A newer, sorry, not new, but newer.
Yeah, I got you, man. But I appreciate you taking the call, man. I'll let you know if I get anything over there. Maybe we can do a deal in the future.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, man. No doubt.
Kind of go back to some of your other projects, it sounds like, maybe.
And you may have it, or you may need somebody.
I definitely want to be able to put as much money in the pocket as possible. I just gotta be fair to my business too. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. So what are you absolutely trying to accomplish by selling this?
Right now, let's kind of deal with I'm right now kind of tired up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to answer the question at the same time, but
okay.
I want to just kind of deal with it right now. So if you want to do it, we can do it. If not,
okay.
I understand.
Okay.
If you hear me in the background, I'm going through a bunch of documents trying to look for something.
Okay. All right. Well, what I want to do, I want to run this by one of my partners real quick and just double check something here, and then can I give you a call back here? Would that be fine?
That'd be fine.
All right. Sounds good, brother. I'll do that. Thank you very much.
Okay. You're welcome. Have a good one.
You as well. Hey, I need some help.
What's up?
All right, the guy I was just talking to, he's got a lot that he's looking to sell. He bought this thing from a tax lien auction. Okay, the people who owned it died. They had 12 heirs. 9 of those heirs have signed. 9 heirs have signed quitclaim deeds. 2 of the heirs he can't get a hold of, never gotten a hold of. He said it can go through probate, or we could try contacting the remaining heirs. He spoke with someone earlier today that's supposed to be sending him a contract for 45. I'm looking at, and he's down to sign if I'm down to work with him. He said that he actually found a buyer for this at $60,000, but they couldn't close because it was title issues with probate and everything. So he's willing to take what he can get at this point. I'm gonna post the address here in the chat.
How long ago was the tax sale?
That sale was I want to say 2 years ago. Yeah.
Because usually 2 years is about the
redemption period.
So
when you say that 9 of them signed quitclaim deeds, did 9 of them try to sell the property independent from each other, knowing that
they got an order.
Everyone trying to get it
because they're like, well, we know it's not going to go through titles, so let's do quitclaim deeds.
No, they have a redemption period. They have a redemption period depending on the state, and it's usually 1 to 2 years. So if the 2 years is passed, then if it's the person that bought it, then they typically have the rights to it. So we'd have to figure out what the redemption period is for that.
Yeah, you should just do a quick search on the state and see what the county is.
Yeah, put the address. There we go.
That's the address there. I want to know, is this even worth 45?
Depends on what part of the city this is in. There's a quadrant in this city where you're on the wrong side of it.
Oh, and it comes up in an LLC when you pull it up.
Yeah, he said he's looking to sell it because he's got other projects going on and he don't want to deal with all this probate back and forth stuff. He actually is willing to go through probate, but his partner's not.
Oh, that's on the outskirts. Actually, that's not bad.
Well, it's weird because the transaction history, it only shows one purchase on everything went down in 2021. I don't show anything happening in.
That might have been the tax sale.
I mean, there's a pretty big difference between 4.5 years ago and 2 years ago.
Yeah. Gonna have to look on the county maybe to find out about the tax sale. I have a couple realtors right here, and also Dirte is good with this area as well.
Should I just send on the contract at 45 and see what's up?
I wouldn't go there yet. Gotta see if it's worth it.
So PropStream thinks it's a mobile home. Is this just a lot at this point?
It's just a lot. The mobile home was removed. I went through Zillow because I didn't really see many land comps in the area on PropStream, and I see something that was 1.1 acres that sold at 82,000. His is 0.43 acres. There's one that went for 118, but it was also 1.6 acres. His already has utilities, but it would need a septic tank.
Let me text one of my realtors and see if they have any buyers that like land on the southwest side. Also, yeah, text Joey if you got his number.
Well, it's weird. I just looked up AG1, the zoning, and it says typically these are an acre or more, but this one is under half an acre. So I don't know if that matters, but
because Joey buys land as well.
I'm texting him now.
Yeah, and he loves Atlanta or just Georgia in general.
Yep. I also, one of my friends is he always brags about being the biggest buyer in Atlanta, has the most doors and all that kind of stuff. So I always run things by him. I don't know if he really is, but he likes to brag about it.
It's true in his mind.
Yep. That's all I care about. Hey, biggest buyer, you want to buy again?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not.
Hey, is this Charles?
Yes.
Hey, Charles. This is Tyler Osborne. Just giving you a call. It looks like you'd filled out my form maybe about selling a place on Alman Road.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you're not looking to sell that one on Alman 688. Okay. Well, good talk. Appreciate you.
What state was that in? What state was that in?
That was right outside of Atlanta.
Oh.
Hey, so he said that I would need to get septic tanks, but in prop stream it shows that sewer and water are both municipal. Does that mean that it does have access to taps, or?
I mean, if there was a mobile home there before, they probably have access to the stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Because even in the legal description, it says something about a mobile home being there. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you mentioned septic tank, it threw me off. I don't know if it's because that's what they had on there previously, but it has access to taps or what.
I mean, that was a screwy lead. I could see how between everything else, it would throw you off.
Yeah.
What do I do with those? They didn't fill out a form. No, me, I just marked him dead and put a refund. Not dealing with him. I always say it's the old white grumpy man every time.
Have you got a property leads lead yet?
No, that's maybe why I'm getting kicked straight in the teeth too.
Yeah.
You hear both my calls?
Oh yeah.
I'm realizing I hadn't called these newly people in a while, so maybe I can get a random phone call going.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
That's always
Please
fun.
try.
Like I haven't bought a high speed to lead in like 2 months. I bought one lead and the person don't want to sell.
You just lead Zillow and property leads, just property leads?
I just
What
do
buy?
mostly property leads and motivated sellers. I ain't really been buying lead Zillow leads either.
I use lead Zillow leads.
Now I used to use them. Like I used to get them $15. Was it final sale
Final
leads?
sale, yeah. I do them and the $50 enriched. I do both them.
I might cut on leads. Yeah, I might cut on leads Zillow too. Shit.
So Kevin in the comments said to run quiet title with the attorney. How does that affect the buyer of the lot? Will they have any issues when they go to sell it?
I'm not sure if that gives them the ability to then get title insurance. I'm not sure how that works. That might mess up their ability to get title insurance.
I would think it would mess it up, but I also don't know. I mean, just logically, I would think.
Hey, my name's Quinn Zepedas, calling about your property on Country Club Drive in St. Louis. Were you still wanting to sell that?
Yes.
How much you looking to get for it?
I have an offer for $2,000.
$2,000
Yes,
for rent or to buy the house?
to buy the house. Do you know anything at all about the house?
I don't typically do a ton of research until I get somebody on the phone. Was it in a fire? What's going on with it?
I have a new room, new washer and dryer, new furnace, new air conditioning, new water heater, new stove, and my fireplace works in my living room.
And so how much are you wanting to get for it?
I want $2,000.
2,000? I mean, I could probably make 2,000 work. $2,000. All right. I mean, yeah, if everything's working, if the house is standing, I can probably do that.
Okay.
How soon would you like to close?
I'm planning on doing that next week.
Next week?
So I can give you a call when I'm actually back in St. Louis.
I mean,
My
okay.
neighborhood has been really good, but they're not fixing any of the potholes. And I have weeds growing up in my front and backyard that my son has to take care of. Yeah.
I mean, I could take care of the weeds if I'm buying the house from you.
Okay.
But if you're not in St. Louis and you're wanting to close that fast, I probably need to get something written up and signed while you're out of town so that I can at least get the title process moving, make sure everything's clear to close, because that in terms of closing really, really fast, that's going to typically be the thing holding it up.
So are you able to send me a text message?
Yeah, I can definitely send you a text message.
Okay.
Can I get an email address for you so I can start writing
My
some?
email address is Harley.
Perfect, at gmail.com. And are you going to be in front of a computer or able to pull it up on your phone if I send that over to you shortly?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. And so we're talking 509 Country Club Drive, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right. My process, like I said, we'll send this over. Once I get it signed, I can then get that title process started. And then when are you going to be back in town?
Sometime next week. I don't know what day yet.
Okay.
I can contact you.
All right.
If you
Then
send me the email, I'll answer you on that.
perfect. Yep. I will text you. I will email you, and I'll get you that purchase agreement. Like I said, I'll get title open once we get it signed, and then we can figure out access and pictures and stuff once you're back in town.
Okay.
All right. Well, we will talk soon.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Where did that lead come from?
Newly, and she had
careful.
told
I've gotten
me
a couple
I had
of-
talked to her before, and she had said 160,000. So I'm not sure this is going to happen. But
Is it 2,000 on top of her mortgage, or is it?
hello, this is Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably calling about if you're still looking to sell your house. Or, yeah, I was calling about your property, I believe, on Kerrville Street in Detroit. Are you still looking to sell?
I will.
You will? How much would you want to get for it if you do?
130.
Did you say 130?
Correct.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on?
We were in HVAC system. It's been updated. I do not have central air though. New hot water tank. Area has been put down. The vinyl storage. Kitchen floor redone. Like lift up all of the beams and then put back down. From there, painting, updates for plumbing, electrical, painting, roof. There's a roof is 2 years old. Anything in particular?
I mean, that sounds like a pretty nice refreshed house. What's got you thinking about selling to an investor?
Money.
You looking for top dollar, or are you looking to get money quick?
Well, 130 is my goal. I'm not necessarily willing to. I'll be willing to negotiate. Yeah, I'd be willing to negotiate, but not. I wouldn't say fast money, because I feel like with fast money, it's like, well, this is what we got. It's fast. Here, take it. And that may not be the amount that I want. So
I got you. And then where did you come up with that 130 number?
a goal number. That's all.
You say a goal number?
A goal. gold cover.
I'm not sure I understand, but I guess
A goal, like my goal would be to get that amount.
I got you. I got you. And then let's see. Have you started looking? Do you know where you would move to if you sell?
I have an idea. I exactly. But that's more so like hypothetically speaking, not so much of set in stone. If that makes sense.
I'm not sure I understand how you hypothetically sell a house.
No. When you said do I somewhere else to go after?
Oh yeah, I see. You have an idea, but you haven't. Have you started looking? Like, do you know? Or okay, so
That's what I was saying. Like it's more so like hypothetically speaking. I mean, like let's say hypothetically, oh, if I wasn't sell my house, oh, it would be this, or I would go here, or something like that, but not actually doing the groundwork. Oh, do you have anything available? What is the market rate over here? What is all in this area? I have not done that.
I got you. And are you wanting to stay in Detroit? Or are you thinking you're going to change state? Are you still figuring that part out? Like, what's the story?
I probably want to stay in Detroit. I'm not really sure though. I'm not sure. I'm weighing it out. Let's say or not.
I got you. Is there anything that sort of prompted you, like anything that changed in your life that got you thinking about selling the house?
Honestly, other than money, no.
And do you still owe on the house, or is it free and clear?
Free and clear.
And if you did have all of a sudden, $100,000+ in your pocket, what does that change for you?
Well, I would, if I got it from selling my house, it would be $1 year. It's like just $100,000. I get. I wouldn't necessarily say it would change unless the way I got it was getting rid of the asset. So it'd be based upon how I get the money. That's what I'm doing.
I got you. Well, I guess to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, it sounds like you're kind of in the beginning of the process. You're not, like I can bring speed, I can bring convenience, but is speed of any value if you don't know where you're going to move to next?
I guess in my mind, money talks. You know what I mean? So, and that's anywhere. I feel like maybe not everywhere, but anywhere. So if money is present, I could take it anywhere and spend and say, hey, I want to get this over here. I'm going to get that over there. But
I got you. And then I guess my curiosity is just if you are trying to get as much money out of it possible, is there a reason you haven't listed it or?
Well, no, not really. There's not no reason. More so, like you were saying, like I'm in the beginning stages. It's more so entertainment, I thought. If you are gonna come, let's say for instance, okay, well I want to buy it. Okay, well I'm willing to sell for $130.
I got you.
Well, here's a check. Okay, $130. Oh, okay. Well, here, here's the deed, here's the keys. Okay, well, can I have a couple of weeks and then we go? Then I can, probably move my stuff out and go from there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think at 130 you're pretty close to the area's retail value. That's why I was kind of trying to dig in and see what's important to you because, I could be a help. I can bring cash. I can bring speed. I can bring convenience. I can be an easy button, but I don't know what problem I'm solving yet. And like you said, you're kind of in the beginning of it, just figuring it out. So I'm just trying to feel through what makes sense and what's going to be the best solution for you. So, a lot of the time, whether it's just not having the time, not wanting to deal with real estate agents, having bad experiences with them before, having stuff they just want to leave behind. It's usually something that, I can help with that a real estate agent can't for it to make sense for somebody. But if top dollar is important, if the money's what's talking, then I'm not usually the right solution.
Got it. Okay.
And in general, you know, if somebody's an investor, if they're bringing cash, they're trying to keep their business lights on. They're trying to make, you know, a profit, have a little bit of meat on the bone. Whereas, you know, if you find the person who actually wants to move into your house and live there, that person can pay a little bit more. They don't need to be able to make money on the house. They just need to like the house.
Got it. Okay. So it's more so conveniency is one thing, but the amount will be significantly low, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. You know, it depends. So like the way I would figure it out is I'm going to look at what is it going to resell for if I fix it up? How much is it going to cost me to fix it up? And then possibly what are the rental rates, you know, and which exit's going to make sense. But none of those exits are going to make a ton of sense if the price is pretty much full retail.
Okay.
So it depends, you know, if your house needs only $5,000-$10,000 worth of work, you maybe won't take as big of a haircut. But if we're talking, I got to come in there and put $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 to get it livable, then, you know, I'm going to want to make us have a similar amount of meat on the bone, where once I put that much money, take the risk, get a loan, all of that kind of stuff, I still want to be able to have, you know, some profit left at the end of the day after I do my 3, 4, 5 months of flipping it and reselling it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that's why I like to understand if there's any problem I'm solving, anything I'm a good solution for that the other solutions aren't, where, okay, now maybe getting a little bit less money is going to make sense because I solved the other problems.
Oh, got it. Okay. I understand. I respect that.
So yeah, if you're just in your beginning process, it's really going to depend, you know, of what's important to you, when you want to move, where you want to move, how much you need in your pocket after you close to get to where you're going. But I will let you know 130 is looking, I can't pay 130. It would be quite a bit lower than that if you know. Well, let's see. I hadn't, you know, with where you're at, it didn't sound like you were super ready to move forward. So I haven't sharpened my pencil super hard. Let's see. In your local area, seem to be in one of the nicer parts of Detroit. I'm actually seeing some stuff in like the mid 100s for once they're fixed up. Do you have it? Oh, that's a brick house. Okay, that's a wildly different house than yours. Let me see. What's that? Oh, yours is a brick? Okay, cool. Perfect. So yeah, I am seeing some confusing stuff. I got to give it even smaller radius. Okay, so the closest house to you, really nice. Let's see, 1,300 square feet, similar size. So I think I could resell yours for as much as like 180 or so once it was fixed up. But I need to kind of figure out, do you have any idea what kind of rehab budget I would need to put to get this house looking 2025, 2026 brand new?
I don't really know what all y'all know or what all it is. I would say, honestly, I only like touch-up stuff.
Honestly, what was the last part?
I said I only like touch-ups.
Just touch-ups?
Yeah. Like touch-up this, touch-up that. I mean, like minor repairs.
Have you guys done any like kitchen, bathroom remodels, updates recently?
I have the bathroom. I would say the floor. That's like outdated. The tub was replaced. I have an old tub. Like this, like that. Maybe cast iron. Whatever it is, those old tubs that are like really heavy.
Like a clawfoot tub?
Maybe. I'm not sure what they call them, but it's a really old tub. It's beautiful though, but it's just a hotel.
I
And
got
so it's like you kind of see them like in the pictures and everything. All the hotel.
I got
But
you.
I have that, and that was redone. So I went and so get rid of that. But if anything in the bathroom, do the floor. We do the floor.
So I do see some pictures, but I can't tell if they're accurate or really old. Are some of the rooms like green and
That's
those are old? So has the house is, what's that?
Some walls are gray.
They're gray now?
Yeah.
And I see some like cracked linoleum butting up against wood flooring. Or am I looking at just really old pictures?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. For your 1,400 square foot house, I usually, is anyone living there right now? Are you living there? And all the majors, all the plumbing, all the electrical, all that kind of stuff is working?
Correct.
All right, so let's see. Maybe I'm running too high. All right, let's say if I was putting 35,000 on my rehab calculator, my number is still quite a bit lower than what you were asking. I'd probably need to be somewhere around the $55,000 mark for a cash offer. To give you an idea. Yeah, like I'm not even sure. I mean, do you have pictures? It's possible that what I'm looking at is making me think it's worse than it is. Have you taken pictures? Would you be able to send me any pictures where maybe I could rerun my numbers on?
I could, yeah, but at this point, if you're talking 50 in the 50s, you're talking about 35. That still put you at 100. So, like at this point now, it doesn't really sound like even if it was like even if you just bought it off my hands free, it still sounds like it'll still be significantly lower.
Yeah, let's see. If I came in, if you convinced me the repairs were, let's say, only gonna, or if the pictures, my due diligence turned out that I could spend like 20,000 or less, then I'd be closer up to like 80,000 for the offer. We'd be getting a little closer, but I think, it's when I buy, it's going to be a net number to you. So I cover closing costs, there's no real estate commission. So it's a net number. And then, but I got to be able to have room for paying that for you. And then also paying real estate agents once I fix it up and sell it. I got to be able to cover all my holding costs, my carrying costs, my lending costs. So, and then trying to make a profit at the same time. So there's a lot of expenses people sometimes don't realize are there when you're transacting real estate. But yeah, that's why I was kind of trying to figure out what your priority was and how far in the process you were, and are you able, to fix the house up yourself, or?
I could. And do the touch-ups, but one thing I learned is my style is not your style. And so what that means is even if I go and fix it up to my liking, it doesn't mean that it's going to be because I spent all this money and fixing it up and just doing, like, even if it's talking about just the touch-up stuff, it doesn't mean that it's going to go and say, okay, well, now I can put it at top notch, because somebody will say, well, I don't like that. I have to come in and do this. For me, I got the kitchen knocked out. I got the wall knocked out. So it's the kitchen now. For somebody else, well, I feel like it's still this, it's still that, It just, when I bought the house, that kitchen wasn't closed. For me, I wanted it bigger. The person that had it before me was okay with how it was. For me, I got the wall knocked out. So it's not just because it's done to the liking of the person who owns it at the time, does not mean that when it's time to put it on the market, if that's going to be the same thing. Then that what I have put in is necessarily going to get a profit. Now I have to find somebody that sees the value in my home the way I see it. And when you talk about all that, it becomes too much of a process. So for me, I'm just like, well, I can't, if it's not going to be sold, you know, for that amount, that's okay, you know, or somewhere around that, that's okay.
So if it's not going to sell around 130, you just continue living there? What is that what you mean but when you say that's okay, or what do you mean by that?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I gotcha. Well, yeah, I mean, it sounds like I just don't see it. I would normally say even maybe a real estate agent, but I don't know that you're going to get 130 without doing work, even on the open market.
Yeah, no, it's work that has already been done. What I'm saying is I've already done it, but when you stated, why don't you just do the work? I'm like,
No, I'm saying, could you do the work? Like, if you're trying to get top dollar, is that an option? Some people are not able, some people can't afford it, some people just don't want to do it. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out, help you figure out what the best solution for you is.
Oh, no, I mean, if it goes to the market for 180, like you say, at the position that my home is in now, it can go to the market. I can put it on the market for that much, for what I'm saying. Like if it can be priced at close to 200,000, where I have it at, perfect. They actually feel like, well, I'm getting a steal, buying it for what I'm stating, and then going from there. Even if they say, well, I want to do this, I want to change that, I want to this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be. There's not a lot of work. The most you may be spending in my house for either one is painting. Now, don't get me wrong, because painting could be significantly high. Depending on if you have a Picasso that wants to paint or whatever the case is. I would say, granted, a floor, the bathroom floor would definitely, I would say, I don't know, for me, I don't really care for the floor like that. So I say, yes, I would want to change it out. So, I would say, yes, that's something for sure what I would think would need to be done. But when it comes down to it, just based off of what I'm asking and the condition of my home where it's at now, that would be a good price for it, especially if fully done, it can go for 180. Even if fully done, it goes for 150. If you get a person that come in and say, well, I have a loan with the bank for 180,000. Well, I'm gonna put 5,000 or 10,000 back into it, change this, do that, this, and the third. They still have a significant amount of money still left over to play with, to do what they want with it. So for me, I mean, that's significant. I mean, that's it. It's not a. That's not a. I don't feel like that's an outrageous price for it, because I am in a nicer area. I am, and it's that I'm right by Grosse Pointe, even in the area that I'm actually in. I'm on a full block. You have a school. You have different businesses. You have daycare. You have grocery store. You have dry cleaners. You have a park. You have different things, different amenities around the area, which will bring the property value up. If you have a family, a little one, okay, great. You have daycare all the way up to preschool. You have the setting, you have the environment of, you have coffee shop, you have pizzeria. You have these different businesses. You have boutiques. You have different restaurants just at the top of my block, at the top of my street where I stay at. You just go down. You don't have to go too far. It's right there. You have the library right there. You have a number of different things, different things to offer in that area. We're looking at within a quarter mile. We're not looking at a mile out. We're not looking at, we're looking at complete at the top of that street. So that's what I'm saying. For me, I mean, 130 is good. In the condition that it's in, somebody said, like, oh, okay, that's below market value for what I'm getting. I mean, I'm not saying it has to be exactly that number, but, that number, no argument. I don't even have to have, oh, well, we're gonna put it at 200, and then if I get 180, then I'm happy. Like, no, I'd be happy with that. But if that's not what your company can offer, then I respect that as well.
I mean, I guess I'm just unclear on what its actual current market value is, to figure out where I could be. Like the 180, I think, is the absolute top end of what it would resell for if everything's done like to the T, to the nines for the area. So I just don't know where yours compares to that. But if it is that nice that it doesn't need any work and it's already worth more than the 130 and you're giving me a discount, which it doesn't seem like to me. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out what's your time frame, where are you going, what's going on, what do I need to put into it, and is there any meat left on the bone if we do all of that? So
At this point now, I think that with the offer, just from what it's even like I said, what it sounds like you're able to offer is still low. It sounds like even with it, you not coming into having to do anything, it still sounds like it still be a great deal below what I'm asking for, or not even so much a great deal, but it'll be still below, a great deal below what I'm asking for. It doesn't even sound like you'll be at 100, even with close to nothing needed done or nothing needed done, because you're still, like you said, you still have to make your profit. So I respect that. So I would just say that at this time, no, it wouldn't be a good fit.
yeah, I was kind of coming to the same conclusion. So if you're in no hurry, it doesn't even sound like you necessarily sure you want to sell to me.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Well, I'm not. I don't believe in being in a hurry to do anything. I don't feel like that's a wise decision.
Yeah. No, if you don't need to sell, you're trying to get that top dollar, that 130. You do whatever you think is going to be the best. Maybe get some feedback from some other people on what, where you could spend the money the wisest to get the most out of it. But yeah, if you're trying to get that 130, it's not going to be from an investor. It's going to be from making some smart choices and listing it, I think.
Okay. Well, thank you for that information. I have a pleasure speaking to you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
About 7 minutes too long.
Yeah, and I started being like this. Well, the only reason I sort of thought maybe she was turning around is she started trying to sell pretty hard on the neighborhood and all the other stuff and the amenities and doing a little chasing. But I totally agree. I should have got her off sooner. I was like, this lady's crazy.
So,
and base.
Oh, go ahead, Tyler.
No, base what you were saying, it was probably in the middle of nowhere. You couldn't even figure out what it was worth.
Well, it's weird. I'll show you two comps that are both brick. One's 90 and one's 200,000. It's so weird.
Well, I'm taking the 90. Simple.
That one's the 90.
Yeah. Easy.
Well, the only reason the 100,000 is the literal closest one. It's like when I did a 0.1 search, it was one of the only ones that was still there.
Well, I'm definitely doing that.
So I cannot see why there's $100,000 gap in like 0.1 mile between these two houses. That's the part that had me super confused.
Someone's got one. Probably Clint.
This is a follow-up from a Novation. She's just calling to ramble about her attorney that she probably has not met with, because she texted me back and said I had to push the appointment. So
I had to ignore a call while I was on one of those. I am not used to having multiple people on the phone and dancing.
Did you send the contract yet, or did you not do that yet?
That $2,000 contract. Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah.
I do not think that's going to go anywhere. I literally, when I called her, I pulled up my notes and it was like she had rejected a 160 offer when I talked to her earlier. So that's why I was like 2000. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, that didn't make any sense because she said 2,000 and then she started talking about the new washer and the new dryer.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
That's what
I'm like, oh no, you just said you want 2,000, but you got all this new shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, what is happening? That's why I was thinking she's gonna say 200, and that's why I was like 2000. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll send it. I'll deal with your weeds in the garden. I'll deal with all of that if you're selling it to me for 2,000. So yeah, I'll fill it out and ship it, but I have the lowest of expectations on that one. Also, why I let her off the phone versus trying to like go through the whole process and keep her on there. Like I
probably would have gotten off of that call much quicker. I'd hop on some of my own calls, so I had to mute you. But yeah,
I agree. She was a little crazy, and
she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready for the conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
That St. Louis deal, I would make sure that it's not 2,000 on top of the mortgage, and make sure she doesn't have a mortgage because the 2,000 is way different than 2,000 on top of the mortgage. But there is a buyer in TU that loves St. Louis, and she already texted me and said she's interested in that one once you get the information.
Okay. You're probably right. It is probably 2,000 on top of the mortgage. I show an estimated balance of 88,000. Although 90 on that one wouldn't necessarily be the worst.
That's different than 2, though.
That is a lot different than 2. That is a lot different than 2.
I locked up a deal in East St. Louis for 25, and I couldn't sell it.
Maybe I should just text her and ask her.
That's definitely too high for East St. Louis.
Yeah, I'm gonna text this lady because she said text and email her and ask her how much she actually still owes on the property, and then I can figure out if.
So how are you gonna accept 2,000 if you owe 88?
Yeah, exactly. That was a good point, and I guess it's crazy when you're making assumptions you don't even realize you're making.
You get commission breath. You get excited about a $2,000 house.
Yeah,
you just move on.
Man, I feel like I'm getting better at not making assumptions, but sometimes you don't even realize the assumptions you're making.
Your jaw just dropped, and you were like 2000.
What's happened? Especially like I said, because of the old notes where she was asking 160 when I talked to her in January.
Yeah, so 90 would make a lot more sense then.
Yeah. She's gotten beaten down since the last time I talked to her.
Yeah, not the best day of getting a bunch of leads for live.
You ain't lying about that.
Your
I ain't
call.
even got to leave for Lee Zello either.
All right, I got to figure out who I missed that call from. 678 number.
Whatever Quinn's doing, he's getting on the phone with people, so that's good.
You know what I did? I started because I'm making calls from my cell phone. Nobody knows I've ever called them before, and I'm not getting shut down by the fact that my Google Voice shows up as spam possible. Yeah. So all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, this is the answer rate other people
until
get.
your personal line gets.
Oh, I know. At least I have like 20 years of using this phone. I should have some amount of pretty good trust built up, and I'm not using it heavy like this most days. I just figure I can actually put it on speakerphone so people can hear. So today's a good day to do it.
Nice. We like hearing you.
Yeah. I did all my hearing me so far today, it sounds like, and none of it was good.
Oh, it was another one. It was another one of these newly ones I called back that was the one I missed a call from. Let's see. I will try and get her on the phone in
Heck,
Georgia.
we've used all kinds of leads today then. Lead Zolo, property lead, speed the lead, new lead, and motivated sellers. And maybe Matt his own.
Yeah, I'm just calling our own lead.
Right, I got all of them on. And no
All
lead.
of them?
No.
I have
call.
I got one contract signed today and 2 verbals, so trying to get those inked.
Sick.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I have one more person that said they were going to sign their shit yesterday that didn't.
Where's your deals, Matt?
A land in Florida, a weird mobile home in Nevada, and a novation in Indiana.
Nice.
Right now, Newly doesn't want to let me leave notes. It's fun.
Hey, William.
Yes.
Hey, it's Matt. We talked a couple weeks ago. You said you had some appointments, and then we were going to try to schedule a time to chat. Are you still looking at selling your property on Iroquois?
Yes.
All right. You got like 10, 15 minutes for me?
A couple. Go ahead.
All right. How much are you looking at getting for that?
As much as I can.
As much as you can. Okay. All right. And what's that number look like to you?
Well, it just depends on how much work I can get done. I've been trying to get it fixed up a little bit, but it's just slowly coming along. I don't know if we talked about this before or not, but I know I've talked to a couple of people. The recent sales in this development, 2 houses sold for over 175, but they were remodeled. I think there was another one that was not remodeled that was a 155 or something, 150, 149, 155, something like that. Those are the numbers that I'm looking at, which is probably way above what you'd want to get into.
Okay. So these other properties that you're saying sold, were they sold on the market?
I'm not sure how they were sold, but yeah, I know that I just had a neighbor across the street, not in the development, tell me that she knew for a fact that 2 of those places that we were talking about, one I think was like 174.9 and one was 179, but that they'd had a lot of work done on them. My wife is of the opinion that we ought to just hang in until we get the work done.
Okay.
I'm of the opinion that I would give up some money if I could get a check and get the hell out of here.
Gotcha. What's
as soon as possible, but
what's causing you to want to get out of there as soon as possible and not do the work?
Big pardon?
So what's causing you to want to get out of there quicker and not do the work?
Well, this isn't my home. My home is in Huntington, West Virginia.
Oh.
This is a house. There's a house that I bought from my mom when she got cancer a year and a half ago. She passed away 6 months ago, and I've been trying to fix the house up a little bit, get some things paid off. Number one, she was a couple of years behind on property taxes. She was 95 years old, and wasn't completely of full mind and body. So when I came in, when she found out that she had the cancer, and I came in to take care of her, there was a lot of stuff that she had let go for a while that I'm having to deal with now, and that's where I'm at. There's some reasons why I need the higher figure. There's some things that I need to pay off, even if I said I wasn't going to do a thing, I would still need a higher figure to pay off. So she had $36,000 in credit card debt that I had to deal with. Just all kinds of weird things that makes the quick flip type thing probably out of the question. We did have she had a home up in Columbus that she had abandoned 15 years ago when she moved down here, and it had just been sitting, and it was sold for substantially less than what it was actually valued at, because it had just been sitting for so long. Anyway, I don't want to do that to this house. I don't want to sell it for a third of what it's worth just to get out of it. I can't afford that. I'd have too many bills to pay on the other end. You know what I mean?
I gotcha. Yeah.
So I don't know if it's a property that you would even be interested in because of that. But I need a higher figure, whatever it takes. I got 25 gallons of paint in the front closet that I'm getting ready to start doing room by room on the painting and stuff. But being all by myself, it is going rather slowly. Like I said, if I could get anywhere close to a decent figure, I'd be out of here day after tomorrow.
I gotcha.
So that's where I'm at.
Man, that's a lot to unpack. I mean, first, I'm sorry to hear about your mom and that whole situation. That's got to be tough. And then once you step into that, you're not only inheriting the property, it sounds like you're inheriting a lot of other things as well that you're trying to sort through.
I found that out.
I mean, just out of curiosity, how much you said that there's some back taxes, back credit cards and stuff like that. About how much is owed on all of those back bills?
I think I've been paying down for the last year. The taxes are down to, I think, $2,800, something like that. Nothing outrageous, but not outrageous, just difficult. You dig?
Yeah.
But there's something I got to deal with. So there may come a point where I'll get frustrated and take a lower check. But at this particular point in time, my wife would never let me sleep at night if I just went into something like that right away. You know what I mean?
No, I gotcha. Yeah, you definitely gotta clear it by all parties to make sure it makes sense.
She's dead set on maximizing as much as possible.
No matter how
might give up,
no matter how much of a headache it is for you to do the work, huh?
Yeah, and at 76, the headaches hurt a lot more than they did 40 years ago.
Man, and how far of a drive is it for you? You're in Huntington, so this is not like just down the street.
No, we are living in Marietta now, taking care of this house.
Oh wow.
I own a home in Huntington, but we've been living here ever since she got sick.
Oh, okay.
And, I hate Marietta. I'd love to get out of here tonight
and get back to your house up in
Yeah.
Yeah,
we all want to go back home.
Huntington's a nice area. I definitely don't blame you there.
Anyway, that's where I'm at. If you want to check again in 30 days and see how we're progressing, that would be fine. I have a sneaking suspicion if I don't get my figure out of it, whoever's the first guy at the top of the contact list when I get frustrated enough to get the hell out of here, that's going to be the guy I call.
Man,
but
if you tell me that, I'm going to call you every day until you're ready.
I hear you.
So, I mean, just out of curiosity, in my experience, usually when you have these kinds of conversations between husband and wife, you do come up with like a number that you'd be comfortable with. If you didn't have to worry about fixing anymore, you don't have to worry about the paint that's there. Don't have to worry about really anything else. No money, no lifting a finger to fix anything. No commissions, no closing costs or anything like that. I mean, what would you say that ballpark figure looks like for you and your wife?
I don't know. I would gladly give up $25,000 or $35,000 off of the going price or appraised value just to get out of here. That brings us back down into the neighborhood of 140 to 145, which is probably about 25 more than you wanted to pay. So, I've talked to a couple of other people. I've had 3 people offer me 100, 110, and one said I might be able to stretch to 115. Well, that's way too low for me.
Right.
So I'm just trying to be honest. I don't know if my wife tells me stop giving these people all this information.
Well, it's good to know. I'd rather just be straightforward so we know where we stand and we can either make something work or we can shake hands and part ways as friends in that case. Yeah. I mean, just out of curiosity, I know you threw around a bunch of numbers, but what do you think it would sell for in its current condition?
If I had a realtor walk in here and do an assessment, they would have to find someone who wanted to decorate it with their own. I would say probably a minimum of 130, 135 would be what a realtor would do right now without any. If I walked out of here right now with the scratches on the wall and no nails pulled and no putty put in and stuff like that, if I just walked out of here the way it is right now, it would probably be 135 or so.
Gotcha. And you're saying you'd want 140 or 145. I guess help me understand that from an investor perspective. Help me understand where I could then make some money.
I'm not going to back myself into any kind of a corner with that kind of a number, because you just might catch me on a bad day and save yourself $5,000 or more. Who knows? It just depends on how frustrated I can get over the next 60 days. My plans are to be out of here by June, come hell or high water.
Gotcha. What's important to you about June?
Well, my situation, I had 5 grandchildren that my wife and I raised for 12 or 13 years. And their mother finally got her act together, and they are living with her now down in Florida. We lived in Florida for 12 years. I like it down there, and I want to go back. I want to move down to Florida so I can watch my grandchildren grow up, and that's going to require some substantial. I got to buy a house down there, of course, but I got to get rid of this one to get the money to buy the house down there.
Gotcha.
So,
what about your house up in Huntington?
I'm going to keep that just as a backup, just to have a place to go to when it gets too hot in Florida or when the hurricanes come.
Okay.
We've done that once before, about 15 years ago, but Florida got hit with the 5 hurricanes right in a row.
Yeah.
We just left and came back to Huntington and stayed until the storms were gone. But that's what my plans. I need to get out of here and get down to Florida. You said, why June? My wife desperately wants to get down to Florida. The oldest of the grandchildren turns 18 in June. We have our 40th anniversary in June. Just a lot of things going on in June, and we want to be in Florida in June.
Gotcha. You said you have 5 grandkids.
Beg your pardon?
You said you have 5 grandkids down in Florida.
Yeah, 5 in Florida and 2 in Washington, D.C.
Gotcha.
But they're the 2 in D.C. are grown up and in college.
Gotcha.
But the ones down there are still
at the fun age.
Yeah, they're between 6 and 17.
Okay. Okay.
So,
how often do you get to see them?
We haven't seen them for 4 years since they went down to live with their mother. We talk to them. We Skype with them every week for an hour or so.
Oh wow. Okay.
We haven't missed a week, 4.5 years, but we miss them desperately, and they miss us.
Yeah.
One up in the play chess with me online after school.
That's awesome.
Days a week. So, we stay in touch with them, and we want to be down there.
Yeah.
And the quicker I can get down there, the happier I'm going to be, and the quicker I get the hell out of Marietta.
Yeah.
The happier I'll be. So it just depends. To be perfectly honest with you, bud, the first person that walks in here and offers me something anywhere near what I need, I'm out of here. If I got to give up a little bit, I'll give up a little bit, but I can't give up too much because of the circumstances I've explained.
Yeah, I gotcha.
If it gets to May, the middle of May, and I'm not seeing a lot of progress, then I might be giving one of you guys a call.
Okay.
But,
what kind of work does
right
the house
now-
need in order to get it up to that like 175 standard?
Not much. There is a hole in the linoleum in the kitchen. So the linoleum in the kitchen needs to be replaced, or I was thinking about doing it with 12-inch tiles. It'd be a little more expensive to do it that way, but it'd be a little more, it'd look a little better. We were thinking about pulling all the carpet out of the downstairs and replacing it with this new fake wood stuff they've got. When my mom finally went into hospice care, they had a hospital bed in the living room, and nurses were in here 3 or 4 times a day for 6 months, and got a streak from the front door through the living room where everybody walked. And I don't know if I can clean it. I don't know if it'll ever be clean or not. I don't know if Stanley Steamer can clean it or whatever. If I can't get it steam cleaned, then we're going to have to replace the carpet in the downstairs. Then paint on the walls. Other than that, that's it. There's no construction needs to be done. The back patio, the concrete on the back patio is cracked up fairly good, so that needs to be covered over. But other than that, the house is in pretty good shape. I mean, this is a nice little development here, and it's up to the standard, except for interior decorating. It's up to all the standards in the neighborhood, and shouldn't take much at all to hit that 175 mark or more by the time June gets here.
Right.
But
and you said that it's slow going for you. What's stopping you from being able to do that work?
Right, I just don't have the help to do it. I'm 76. I'll be 76 next month, and I've had heart problems. I got a pacemaker, and I can only stay on my feet a certain amount of time during the day before I just get so thoroughly worn out. I finally got all the cousins to come and pick up the furniture that was promised to them, and so on and so forth. Got Habitat for Humanity coming this Friday to pick up some more remains, the last remains of the furniture that I want to get rid of and get out of here. I'm not moving all this stuff. And then, of course, I've got this freaking 4,000-pound goddamn piano that I don't know what I'm going to do with.
Oh, man.
She paid $3,800 to have the goddamn thing moved up here from Huntington.
Oh, jeez.
She lived there when we were in Florida.
Yeah.
So I can't pay $3,800 to have the piano moved. I hate to give it away, but
you don't play it.
Thing I'm going to have to deal with. But no, as far as the house is concerned, in my humble estimation, it's in really good shape. There's a small place out on the outside of the back patio door where the wood has rotted a little bit. That needs to be replaced or caulked up real good or something. I don't know. But the house isn't damaged. There's no holes in the walls other than where pictures were hung. Nothing's been banged up or anything. And other than what I just described, all the carpet up the stairs, the 2 rooms upstairs, is perfect. There's not a thing wrong with it.
How much do you think it would cost if I paid a contractor to go through there and do the work, like over a week? Instead of you doing the work, how much do you think it would cost to pay somebody to do it?
It depends on whether we have to do the carpet or not. If we have to do the carpet, since I've already bought the paint for, I got 23 gallons of paint in here. If we have to do the carpet, probably 12, 15 grand would be the outside. I can't see it going that high.
Right.
It just depends on what all you do for the carpet.
Gotcha.
I don't know what somebody would charge to come in here and take my 22 gallons of paint and repaint. It couldn't be too much, but if the carpet has to come up, that's going to be the big expense. If the carpet can be cleaned, then we're talking very minimal to get this place in shape.
Gotcha. Huh. I'm curious if there's a way that there is a win-win here, so you don't have to worry about fixing it up or doing all that work, and you can get down to Florida a little bit faster. My thoughts are, and I've done this a handful of times in the past when the numbers make sense, is essentially we partner on it, and it's called a novation. What we would do is we would agree on either a price, or what we can do in this situation is really just let the market dictate, where we would essentially partner with you. We would come in, we'd finish all that work, and then we would work with our we have a realtor that we generally work with in this area, and put it on the MLS. We usually get a fee back after doing this. We take a $20,000 fee for like marketing and the risk of putting the work into it, and get paid back the at least the materials and work that we put into it, and then $20,000, and you keep the rest. That way it can be done much quicker. You don't have to worry about any fixes or anything like that, and get you the most you can for it. If we did something like that, is that something you would at least explore?
Yeah. Why don't we do this? I'm just recuperating from these snowstorms we've had up here.
Yeah.
Where are you located?
Me personally, I have a lot of partners in and around this area and around Ohio. I'm personally in Boston, so I'm well aware of the snowstorms. We got 3 feet the other day. My back was killing me.
Anyway, I have some doctor's appointments, some annual doctor's appointments scheduled for the middle of the month, like St. Patrick's Day and the day after.
Okay.
St. Patrick's Day. why don't you give me a call back sometime the more towards the end of the month, the 3rd or the 4th week of March, and that'll give me a little more time to get some of this furniture out of here, and I can't start painting until I get the furniture out of here, so I can get to the walls and everything.
Yeah.
So why don't you give me a call in 2 or 3 weeks, more toward the end of the month, and maybe I can get somebody to walk through here.
Yeah.
If you have somebody local, I can get somebody to walk through and take a look at it, and then they can give you a balls-on accurate estimate of what it would.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that would be the best.
Then maybe we have something to talk about.
Absolutely.
Work for you?
Yeah, so I can definitely give you a call and we can explore that. My process is generally before I pay somebody or get a partner to go out there, I like to at least have a good idea or some commitment. But again, this is more of a partnership. So I wouldn't be making any decisions without you. Even if we did put pen to paper, it would be written up kind of like a partnership agreement. And then we would have a handful of, we would have to get some bids on some contracting crews and stuff like that, and really just go over the numbers. And if the numbers don't work for what you guys need at that point, then we can just tear it up and go our separate ways. But if they do, then we'll take care of everything and make it happen.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So you want me to give you a call back after you get this, or you at least willing to explore that at this point?
The week of the 18th, I think the 18th is a Wednesday. We'll be back.
Okay.
That weekend. We'll be coming back here to Marietta that weekend. So
okay.
Maybe anytime after that week, you can give me a call.
All right. And just out of curiosity, you said you're living in Marietta. Are you living in this condo, or are you living close by?
That's one of the problems. We are living in the house, so
gotcha.
Everything that we're doing, we're having to work around living quarters also.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
So that slows it down too.
And what if you can go down to Florida?
If I had a place to live and get this place cleaned out, we can get this done in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But having to live here and everything at the same time, it makes it difficult.
Well, if we come to an agreement on all this and we get this rocking and rolling, I wouldn't be opposed to you guys taking a week vacation down to Florida, visiting the grandkids, and we get in there, we do everything, and then just knock it out quickly. At least something to think about.
That sounds like a direction that I might be willing to go towards.
Okay. All right. Well, I will give you a call. Looking at my calendar right now. So the 18th, you'll be back. You want me to call you around like 19th or 20th?
No, we won't be back in town by the 19th. Whatever the day is, whatever the Monday after that weekend is.
Okay.
We'll still be traveling down in Huntington the 19th, and then we'll probably be back here on the 20th.
Okay.
I think the 20th is probably Friday. So
20th is Friday, yeah.
We'll be back that Friday or Saturday.
Okay. So why don't I give you a call on the 23rd then?
Yeah, call me on Monday or Tuesday. That sounds great.
All right. Well, I wish you all the best with your travels and those appointments, and I will I'll give you a call then.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Will look forward to it.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
That was awesome.
Nicely done.
Boy, I didn't think that one's going to be very long, but I thought I was going to get them eventually towards the end there.
I did too. Yeah, no, there, like at the beginning, there was multiple spots where I felt like a lot of people would have just accepted the defeat almost and just giving the out. And then you talked like another 4 or 5 questions that had him going for, ever.
He even commented that he wasn't happy about having to answer these questions.
He literally went, And then he just accepted it and was like, dude, screw it. I'm just going to tell him. And then it just kept getting more. And you did exactly what we've been talking about all week is listen, whatever he said, you said stuff about it. And then you did it again and then again. And that's all you kept doing.
What I want him to do, and where I probably should have left off, and I had it written down to leave off at this point, is, hey, why don't you go back and talk to your wife over the next 2 weeks and just put this in her mind of like, what if we can go down to Florida much sooner and have somebody else take care of it, and we can still get a higher number than what other people are offering. That way, when we talk on the 23rd, it's going to be a much smoother conversation. I didn't want to be just sit around and hope that I'm going to be the first person he calls back when he's ready. That just wasn't going to be me. So it's either dead it or give it my all in this call. So
I liked it. I do got to run though. I got to go get the boys. So I appreciate all y'all jumping on though. Like I'm down to do this anytime. So whenever yeah.
Maybe when
I should submit this call for RJ.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Do it.
I don't even know how to do it, but I will try to figure that out. We really need to, Tyler. We really need to do the April Fools one sometime.
Yeah. I'm game for sure. Yeah, just whenever you want. So we can maybe do it tomorrow or something. We'll see.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet. Well, yeah, sounds good, guys. Like I said, I appreciate it, and I'm sure I'll see y'all around on Discord.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on.
Yep. Later.
See you later, brother.
Bye, guys.
See you later.